Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the Season Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be once again another guaranteed handpicked game by me. Awesome. Before we even watch it, this is gonna be Stork versus what's his face hero on the map, Blitz Y. If you're not yet one of my supporters, you can find ways to support me. Mentioned in the video description, there are 4 ways. You can use your credit card, your PayPal account, or if you're an American citizen, you can use your Zelle account. You can also use Patreon or YouTube subscription plans. Whichever method that works for you will give you, guaranteed to be, early access to these games. I haven't seen this game, but I know it's awesome. I have some intuitive tricks. I asked ChatGPT what is the best game of Starcraft between Stork and Hero this week, and it recommended this game. No, that's not really what ChatGPT can do. It can do many wonderful things which I've discovered in the past few days, but not this skill. But anyways, today it's gonna be very, very special because you will see some pictures of Stork and Hero. For Hero, it's gonna be a picture. For Stork, it's gonna be a video. So I hope you enjoy that. And by the way, to throw a cherry on top of a cake, I will show you this very cute photo of Stork. I will keep it at the bottom right corner of the screen for some time until it becomes a little bit obstructive, and maybe I will take it out. But for the time being, it's very, very nicely befitting in that bottom right corner of the screen. Go Stork. Yeah, Blitz Y, one of those maps that will get phased out eventually. I think this map is nice. We've seen some nice games, and Protoss have a nice advantage because they have that third base on the high ground, which can be, defended with just 2-3 cannons and a couple of Zelle and maybe 1 high temper against Zerg. So that is very, very nice for Protoss. Now the question is, we've seen time and time again on Blitz Y where the Protoss player get flanked from the low ground because, between your second and third bases, there's some open areas, right? So in those areas, Zerg can try to thrust in with a small army, drive the Protoss down to the southern side. I guess not the south. If the Protoss is located at the bottom right of the screen, it's going to be driving them to the southern side. If they are at the north side, top right on the screen, and it's going to be driving them a little bit back up towards the north side. So either way, they will leave that high ground on their third base, and that is going to be the moment where another group of Zerg forces strike and take out the Zerg, take out the that third base of Protoss. And we've seen Bisu notably kind of suffer against the strategy against some good Zerg players like Soki, sometimes Queen as well. So we shall see if that has any kind of meaning going into this game. But anyways, here are the official winning stats for Protoss on this map. So Blitz Y is usually a very Protoss flavored map, 60% win rate. So let's see if our dinosaur Protoss, Grandpa Protoss, Protoss with the hottest wife out of all of the Protoss, maybe out of the Starcraft players. I mean, we should have one of those competition where we compare the good looks of the wives of the pro gamers, right? Oh my god, but before that, we're gonna be having a probe getting sniped. Just a single probe gets sniped. There's gonna be how many Zerglings in the main? Very good probe block. One more Zergling will fall. No, but it's gonna be 3 Zerglings in the main. Where are the Zealots? I don't think we have any Zealots at all. So Protoss, Stork's gonna have a very, very bad time here. One of the Zerglings is very, very much damage. So he will need to find that weak Zergling, and one of the probes is damaged as well. These probes on gas is gonna get a little bit massacred here. We have a small action, and very, very, very nice for Protoss. For Stork to find that weak Zergling and taking out the game. Is gonna go on from here. Looks like Hero has got a nice third base at the bottom right of the screen. Does he go for 3 Hydras? That might be very, very possible because he's got nothing building in his main, no lair just yet. So we're gonna be looking forward to this. We have a freaking Dragoon coming out that tried to go and snipe out that Overlord. That Overlord is gonna be hiding along the ridge. So yeah, Stork will not find it. And it looks like Hero has prepared himself very, very nicely for this strategy from Stork. He's already escaping out towards the left side with his Overlord. He will need it a little bit later when his Hydra starts to come out. If that is what he's going for, we need to take a look at the bottom left of the screen to see what kind of hatcheries or what kind of infrastructure we have. That looks like just a couple of drones. And now we have the scouting probe from Stork comes back. He will not see the Hydra net in the bottom right side of the map, but he will need to check the other side of the map. We're going to be having Zergling run by Dragoon that block just in time. These Zerglings will get inside the main, but that's not going to be a problem because we have a Dragoon as well. I mean, this is one of the few times where Dragoon's actually useful against Zerg, especially in the early stage of the game, and it is to kind of block these kind of building. And Stork need to return to mining quickly. Only 2 Zerglings remaining. He's gonna try to go inside the main once again to find some forces, and this might prompt Stork to think that, okay, you're going to fast normally it would prompt Stork to think that you're going for fast meters because you want to kind of cancel any kind of cannons at my main, but that is not going to be the case, guys. It is going to be just fast hydras, and Stork knows it because he already scouted his enemy's main a few minutes ago with his probe, so that is fine. Where is the Dragoon? You need to take care of that very annoying. Okay, one more probe dies. What the heck, man? Supply-wise, saw 43, hero 35. So I'm actually not liking the situation here for Stork. He's losing way too many probes to this very annoying Dragoon. Just keep that single Dragoon near the mineral line. That's it. Don't even go anywhere else, man. You don't even bother chasing that Zergling, but he's gonna try to chase a couple more times. Anyways, the first course is gonna come out. Looks like Hero's gonna switch back into Mutualist. This is a very strange strategy and completely discovered by Stork. He checks all of the bases, and he's gonna know that, you know what, there's gonna be some fast fire action going on. But during this time, the Hydra is still there. So if Hero wants to, he can just either cancel the Spire or let the Spire complete and just completely switch back into Hydra, so be just fine. But he's gonna be facing against some action on the ground. Looks like we're gonna be having the Overlords getting sniped first, because now Stork knows there's nothing in the air and there's kind of nothing on the ground as well, because Heroes invested some money into the fast layer, semi-fast layer I should say, in the Spire. So his Hydras are not in numerous quantity enough to actually deter Stork from taking out Overlords. He's gonna be able to take out only one Overlord though, because only one is out there for the taking. Anyways, going to be having some Sunkens getting set up, because Hero now, he's in deep mud. He needs to kind of get stuff, defensive formation set up so that he can prepare against the initial onslaught of Zealot with leg here. Looks like Zealot start to come out, and this is a single 5, very kind of nice reaction from both the players. The Zerglings get chased down, but these Zealots and a single Dragoon is going to be to attack the front. Looks like the Spire completes. Stork wants to check, what are you making? Oh my god, he sees the making of the Hydras. He did not see Scourges, nor did he see Mutualists coming from those lava, so he kind of will need to kind of adjust his build in the next 30 seconds. I mean, maybe he's been making some cannons at home, and those may not be actually needed at this point. But looks like he will switch back into Hydra. This is very, very nice. We have some Scourges running around. And I did see some Mutualists morphing. I don't know. Anyways, the first cannon comes out, which is a nice addition here. Looks like Stork has got 3 courses grouping up at home. He's gonna be also going for +1 weapons on the courses as well. These Scourges are camping in the corner, and yeah, they're not gonna be able to find anything of use. The course is trying to go out and snipe those Scourges, but unsuccessful, and Stork backs up with the rest of his army. So both the players are playing kind of cautiously here. Stork doesn't want to throw away his army, and also neither does Hero want to throw away his Scourges and his Hydralists against useless, very, very strong Protoss shield army here. Anyways, what do we have here? A single drone that is kind of idle. Finally, looks like Heroes start to move out. The Stork have High Templars in preparation. He's gonna try to get against this corridor a little bit here. Yeah, now Zealot he's gonna try to surround his enemy, but kind of clumsy move in from Stork. He didn't lose any Zealots, so that's a good idea here for him. He needs to back up, and Hero is gonna be thinking of taking the 4th base. I think we have something moving towards that area. During these times, a Dark Templar, running around will be nice, but it looks like Stork is not going to do that. He's got, okay, the first 2 High Templars of the game are out. Courses are still chasing around. It looks like we're going to be having Scourges returning here. So those courses, what are they going to do? They're going to check the main, I guess. He wants to see if there's any more buildings being created in the main, infrastructure-wise, but it looks like he doesn't find anything. He's going to back up, because you know what? The lair is at the 3rd base. So that means the Hive is going to be at the 3rd base, and God knows what else. Anyways, why do we have a single... oh my god, the Overlord just kind of, went too far there. And 2 Hydralists lost for nothing. That was a nice attack from Stork. Not so sure if he knew that the Overlord was way, far out, and he moved in at just the right time. But anyways, that Overlord is going to be moving towards his enemy, and Overlord speed completes now. So that Dark Templar may be of 0 consequences, but we have another army who started to move out. And Stork, we need to back up. If he can get a surround on the army on the left side first and take them out, he's gonna go there. Looks like he has trailing vision. He started to engage those forces and push them around, and that forces Hero to send the other army back as well. So Stork has gained like 5 or 7 precious seconds to get his High Templars energy a little bit ready. And yeah, indeed, these 2 forces are gonna be joining, arms in arms here, hands in hands. In Mutualist switch coming 4 midges on the left side. Not too sure about the right side. Maybe at least 4 or 6 more for a total of 10. Yeah, that's a lot of midges. So now the hunt for the witches, aka the High Templars, begin. We're gonna see if these witches are gonna be able to land some damages, and Dragoon range need to get upgraded ASAP to protect against these mutilists, and they start to fly around. Now looks like the third base got taken by Stork. Stork still got his 3 courses. They need to get them group up together with the Dragoons. Oh no! Come on! Courses start to come in. He's gonna be blindly attacking random stuff. But anyways, Scourges get sniped. The courses are still alive, and that last hit was, you know, on target, but still looks like Stork able to save his corsair, which will be to save his High Templars in turn here. Looks like the third base for Stork goes up. No third base. Okay, there is a fourth base in the corner there, in a 730 position for Hero, so he's keeping up with the bases. Anyways, Dragoon's gonna get on to the high ground as well. These Forbes gonna get a little bit massacred here, but looks like the Scourges escaped. I guess got pushed back, so these Corsair can do some damage, and Dragoons will need to get held in position kind of against this area. Anyways, Hydras try to move across this map. The cannons are not yet completed. Looks like double expanding from Hero. Interesting choice. I think this is a very, very smart strategy, because I've noticed that during this time, the Protoss player is so fixated on getting his third base up, and he actually doesn't have any, you know, forces around on the map. And this is a nice strategy for Hero to get his early 5th base up, and if he can hold this and get some drones started to mine, he's gonna have the additional minerals needed in the upcoming wars here. Yeah, looks like the third base for Stork should be completed now, and he can start to move out once again. This third base, like I mentioned to you, it's kind of easily defended for Protoss. Just a couple of cannons, one hydrant is gonna be just fine. Anyways, 5 Corsairs. What is he doing? He's gonna get them all sniped. That was a good find here for Hero. He was able to get, you know, just 4 Scourges landing and immediately go for that side. Anyways, looks like the Mutuals are missing their shots. There's still 7 Mutuals remaining, and they're gonna try to attack the mineral line. There is another High Templar on the low ground. It might get sniped, but at the last minute, it looks to me like these Mutuals are gonna get chased back. They need to kind of split up. Hero not splitting them up. He just switching them back and forth. Did he attack another force? Anyway, we have a counter attack here. This High Templar is going to cast a preemptive storm against the Hydralisk, but all of the Mutuals will die. There's still 2 cannons remaining. High Templar from the low ground. What is he doing? Get up on the high ground and start to storm. One more cannon has fallen, but there's going to be another cannon in the back. Very, very nice attack. The Corsair is going to get sniped. They need to pull back a little bit. So all of the Corsairs, as well as the you know, the Mutualists died in that battle. These Hydralisks are going to get cornered in the back, but Stork is going to come out. He's got about 30 supply advantage. He's going to retake his cannons, and he's gonna, you know, push against his base here. Now the problem for Hero is that he's on low, very low tech, guys. He doesn't have hive. I don't think he might have Queen's Nest by now. But anyways, this battle is huge. Storming his own Xehanort is not a good thing to have here. Looks like he's gonna storm correctly the second time. The Lurkers arrived a little bit late. Do we have observers? There's a single observer that might get sniped. The observer gets sniped. Isn't an observer in the back? I don't see it. But anyways, Dragoon's gonna get on this left side and attacking against his hatchery. We're gonna get a storm. Dragoons are attacking. You need to storm those Lurkers because they've been damaged from before. Double storms killing double Lurkers. One Lurker in the back is still alive, but Stork might be able to snipe that hatchery. The Lurkers are not going on the ground, underground, and looks like this hatchery is very, very close to falling. Stork's gonna take it out. It's very close to falling. He's gonna do one more last storm, and indeed that hatchery has fallen. When you look at it correctly from the minimap, yes, it has fallen. So Stork has kind of temporarily stopped his enemy's economy here. These 4 Dragoons will need to back up, but yeah, for the time being, Stork has gained a slight upper advantage. Kind of, because Zerg's 4 base is still doing quite okay against Proton's 3 bases. But yeah, Hero's going to re-establish his base, so it looks like we're going to be having another excursion here. And the Protoss army has regrouped nicely. Now Stork needs to think about the 5th base, this is really the 4th base, and he might be taking the 10-30 in the 10-30 positions here. Okay, looks like Hive is completed, so Hero has not kind of, you know, lagged behind in terms of technology. He's got very, very nice technologies. He's going to be going towards Defiler Mount. Where is he going to place the Defiler Mount? That's going to be questions. And looks like the hatchery gets replanted as well. That's a new nexus for Stork. Stork's going to engage on this high ground. Lurkers coming from the left. Stork might get flanked, but if he can establish a presence on the high ground before his enemy, it's going to be great. The High Templar is not casting any storm. He casts 1 storm and drive the forces back. These Zealots can run away now because it's going to be very, very difficult to hold. But no, they push it forward. And they're gonna go and try to snipe the hatchery. Very good storm against incoming forces and driving them back. Yeah, drone's gonna get massacred here, but is it gonna be just enough? I'm not so sure. Looks like hatchery's reinforcement just on time, and the Lurkers are not in position to actually help out Very good drone drill. And the last of the Xehanort is going to be falling. Stork is ahead by about 35 to 40 supplies. But you know, critically, Hero keeps his bases, and he's not letting go of the technological upgrades. I mean, he's still on very much nice upgrade compared to me. Oh my god, cannons will get destroyed the moment the Morpheus Stork's gonna cancel both of his cannons. And he's gonna come from the back with the rest of his forces. So those Zerglings are gonna destroy. The Defiler Mount is almost completed. So this game, we are ready for very big eventuality here with a lot of big units from both of the players. We're gonna be seeing Definers and possibly Ultralists from Zerg, and I think what is it? The Lurkers will get deployed at some point. But anyways, it looks like this base finally for Protoss is gonna get claimed, which is nice. He clears us some forces, he clears us some overlords, some Zerglings in the corner. Zealots will need to pull back, let the Dragoons take the hit against the Zerglings. Very nice crackling attack here, but at the last minute, it looks to me like they're gonna try to attack once again against the fourth base. The cannons have already completed, so it's not gonna be useful anymore. So Hero's gonna just try to salvage the situation as best as he can here. The game is very nice. Stork is ahead by about 50 supply. Does it matter though, because Zerg has got Define Attack, so Stork will need to switch into something more useful like Reavers. Observer's gonna get sniped, maybe. No, maybe not. Looks like Observer lives. That's a lot of Lurkers on the left side. Storm them, Xehanort. Why are you going there? You don't need Xehanort against Lurkers. I mean, those looks like Sorcerer says, you know, I have so much, so I don't really care. It's gonna push against his high ground, and this is a nice attack. You can take out this base at the inner 630. It's gonna be great. Lurkers coming from the back. Oh my god, Dragoons land them. Oh, they're gonna get completely wiped. That looks like very good split from Stork. Is it gonna be fast enough though? So there's still 4 Lurkers remaining, 3 Lurkers remaining, 2 Lurkers remaining, but reinforcement from the other side of the map looks like they're not in sync. And Stork is able to take out the last of the Lurkers on this other side before he engages the other Lurkers on the other side. Stork backs up, is going to be losing every single Dragoons, but at the last minute, all of the Lurkers clear. So these Dragoons can kind of back up and the game kind of eventualize a little bit more here. Looks like Stork is only ahead by about 20 supply. His macro maybe fell a little bit because his APM usually is around 280 only. Hero's APM is 380 as expected as a Zerg player. And the game's gonna go on from that. 9 of the players are taking the 3 o'clock position. Usually it's gonna be the Zerg player who takes it because he can easily make a Nidus canal there. So Stork, we need to kind of think about that. And we've seen so many games on Blitzwire where Protoss lose because they could not stop the Zerg player from taking the 3 o'clock base. I mean, the 3 o'clock base is the critical base here, I think. Anyways, another High Templar is not gonna get sniped. Very bad Zergling attack, and High Templar is gonna cast one storm against the Zealot. Very nice attacks on both the players. Looks like Stork's gonna take the base at the top left corner of the screen. He's holding it with some Zerglings. Excuse me, some Zealot. We have a small Zergling attack against that base. And looks to me like that base is gonna be denied. No, we have some Xehanort ready to help out here. The cannon might get cancelled. No, there's no cannon just yet. The Nexus might fall, but at the last minute, Stork just has enough to hold it. He still had about 20 supply. Excuse me, but yeah, now the middle base is gonna get contentious. 9 o'clock base is not so important. The 3 o'clock base, when I think there's very few chances for Protoss to take it. The Zerg can just fly in and drop stuff from the air, so that is going to be the problem here. Do we see robotic support bay? Well, I don't see the robotic support bay anyway just yet. The Stork is sticking with just the basic unit, High Templars. You know, yeah, okay, there's a support bay. I think that might be a second robotics as well near the third base. Anyway, Stork's going to try to engage Zealot into pull back. Zealot is way too far forward. He's going to be wasting them against the Lurker Spine. Yeah, he's storming his own units for very few, you know, rewards here. Just 2 Lurkers destroyed in that group, but he lost like maybe 5 or 6. Zealot is going to try to attack against his high ground. He does a lot of storm. I mean, during these kind of, you know, attacks, a player like Snow would storm, retreat, rinse, repeat. I mean, that is a skill level of some players like Snow. He's just so, you know, effective and so cost efficient with his storms. You need to storm. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the unit composition for Stork versus a player like Snow, you will see a difference. I think Stork tends to go for kind of fewer High Templars, but Snow would go for a lot of High Templars. We need to storm them right away and morph them into Archons. If you have way too many High Templars and they're not ready, you know, to storm, then they're just completely useless. Anyways, looks like Zerg is ready, getting ready to take this base. We have a single Dart Templar there, and alright, anyways, a small battle is happening in the middle of the map. Looks like some Zealot are gonna get plagued. Zerglings are not able to kill them out. These Defilers are gonna retreating in the corner. The game is looking very nice for the players. 157 supply for Stork. Hero 141. High Templars gonna get sniped. Some Cracklings doing the business here. Dragoons getting sniped on the right side, and very nice action. Now looks like Stork is losing steam and running out of ideas. Yeah, he's just making all the right things. Is he upgrading robotics? What is it? Shadow with speed. He should be. He should be. We might have drop. Oh my god, this drop might be crazy. A player like Bisu would have like 16 cannons in his base right now. Not so sure about Stork because 2 cannons only. The key infrastructure all in the bottom top right corner of this map. So if these overlords can reach there on time, that's going to be a problem. Stork is still out here in the middle map. Supply wise, both players are very much even. We have a single spawning pylon, and this observer sees. So obviously, and Stork, we need to back into his main right now. We have a high tempo. He needs to. Oh my god, the cracklings are attacking, but there are not enough cracklings, and these cannons will hold for now. But a huge attack coming forward. Stork is getting ready for the drop. So this drop will not be able to do anything, and those overlords back up. But the other attack is gonna be big, big, big. He's gonna drop this expansion coming from all sides. They have a Reaver. Probs need to run for their lives. He's gonna storm. What? That is a nice storm. Need to do one more storm. Dragoons coming from the other side of the map, and wow, that lurker in the corner is very much very lonely there. And at the last minute, it gets taken out, and that drop was not good. Did Stork lose anything on the left side? I don't think so. He keeps everything on the left side. Where's the observer? Oh my god, we have 2 lurkers doing so much damage against Stork. His observer speed is not yet upgraded. And probes, will it get massacred again? Okay, we have a single pylon only, powering that entire cannon. So that's not good. Okay, we have another pylon in the back, so excuse me for that. So Stork is holding just right. He's ahead by about 20 supply. The reserve player has not taken another base. Looks like we have another base taken in the 3 o'clock position. Reavers and Zelle getting on the high ground. The last of the lurkers will fall. Where's the observer? Where's his observers? You need. Oh my god, we're gonna be having some storms and dark storm to clear out. But that lurker is still alive, and the game is just so fast and furious that Stork just doesn't know where his observers are located on this map. Anyways, he holds, and we're going to be having a redrop at some point here. There's some high temperatures in position, which is nice, and Stork knows that his enemy has taken another hatchery, so he needs to think about that. He needs to either take the 9 o'clock position, or go and kill his enemy now, or just, do something else. Anyways, the drop is happening now. We're going to be having 4 overlords. And we have only a single lurker that dropped. There's not going to be enough here, and Stork holds his base, but that is not the end because Hero did not lose much. He did not lose much, man. He's going to try to take out a single pylon, and this spawning pylon is very annoying. Yeah, it's going to destroy some spawning pylons, and Stork will need to rebuild them just for visions only. And all of this is also just buying time. He's buying time for the 3 o'clock base to get set up, and Nidus can now to be in position. Stork, is he making shadows? You need to be making shadows during this time. Looks like we're having a Nexus in the 9 o'clock position finally. So those Zerlings get clear out. Stork's gonna attack on this area, and this base is mined out already. So almost mined out, I guess. So Stork is gonna be feeling just fine. Hero need to make Nidus canal very quickly, guys. Because I guess Stork is a slow player, but a fast player like Mini and Snow will be out there with double shadows already. Seeing the creep on that 3 o'clock base is gonna immediately prompt them to make shadows. And get ready for that drop. Anyways, this 3rd base is this. What is it? The 6th base, maybe? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 6th base is gonna hold these high temperatures that are doing so much damage. Oh my god, units getting across the map. Stork, are you paying attention to the map? You get everything slaughtered here. He's got no energy on his high tempers. Only 3 zealots remaining, and they're gonna be able to take out the last of the lurkers. Maybe. No, both of the lurkers are alive, and Stork backs up. He's lost so much force in that engagement. That single Archon is doing good damage, but Stork, I fear for him because he's still down on just 5 bases. He's not able to take the 9 o'clock base, and he allows his enemy to take the 3 o'clock base. That is going to be a problem, guys. And this base might also fall to his enemy, so that is going to be a problem. And Stork has lost his Corsairs. Stork has lost his Corsairs a long time ago, so the game cannot be won by the Grand Pathos now. I think it's going to be hard, so I'm going to put this picture off because just to kind of predict what might happen. I think Stork's going to lose. Anyways, Hyden is going to do some good storm. Good trade is not enough. You need to be smart. You need to, you need to take bases, right? Because like I mentioned to you a couple of times, Starcraft is a game of economy, and Stork is on the back foot. He's got 200 supply, but what is he gonna do with his supply? What is it? Okay, at least we have a single observer that sees his forces. Overlord not in position to snipe anything, so Stork's gonna come out there with his forces, with his single dart temper to do some damage, and Stork is holding the middle ground with some forces. Okay, Nidus can now connecting everything, which is great. He's gonna snipe this Defiler and run into the corner, and Observer's gonna get sniped. But now looks like his force is gonna come across here and take out the Lurker. So this base might fall to Protoss. Anyway, some drones are gonna get destroyed. So Stork holds his middle ground. And lurkers coming from the other side. We need to get Storm. Very good Storm. So Stork is trading not so bad. But these Xenauts and Dragoons are such nice targets for, you know, Red Liquid. If Hero's got a Defiler somewhere to spare, looks like he does, and he gets stormed to death against this high ground position. More lurkers reinforcing from the right side is good. Proton's army is kind of thinning out. Supply-wise, Stork is ahead by about 10 supply. He needs to resupply from his main. He's gonna do some beautiful storms. At least he denied his base, but the base at 3 o'clock position goes to Zerg. So now once again, I go back to the question. I beg to ask this question: if this base is completely split, with Hero taking this entire 3 o'clock position and Stork taking the entire 9 o'clock position, which race will win? Is it Protoss or Zerg? That is a mathematical question. I, pose you, I challenge you to find a proof to this equation, to prove this theorem correct, right? So please let me know in the comments if you have some ideas. If the game is completely split and both the players mine out those bases, then which player would win in terms of economics and math? That High Templar on the right side, what is he doing? Okay, he does cast some good storm. And now he needs to back up here. I think finally we have Shadow, but Shadow doesn't have speed. Those double Reavers are immediately plagued the moment they land. And that Shadow might get sniped by the Scourges. Stork, we need to pay attention. Come on! There's a Scourge right there! Oh my god, High Templars. He's gonna storm his own Reavers. And those that... we have a Plague. Very beautiful Plague. I think the new Nexus is gonna go up now. Stork's got a probe on it. He needs to kind of APM better. His APM is kind of pathetic right now. Reavers need to kind of pull back and be defended by the rest of the ground army. And indeed, he does pull back. The reinforcement from the right side, where is it? Okay, very clumsy, movement from Stork. But anyways, he does put some cannons down. Stork 900, 1000 minerals. Hero 100 minerals only. And Hero's gonna send the entire troops here. Stork this is gonna be his last stand. He need to hold this at all costs. And lurkers are doing so much damage, but that Reaver in the back is also doing sick damage against the Zerglings and the lurkers. I think everything is clear out, but Stork reinforcement is not fast enough. The cannon's gonna start to go up. Item is gonna do some nice storm, but now the high ground is split between these two players. The Reaver gets sniped. The Reaver pulls back at the last one. The Reaver's still alive. That Reaver has been alive for so long, and now Cannon's gonna get in position. The Defiler's not casting really effective Dark Swarm. Just some Dark Swarm, but it's not covering the entire Protoss army. And now Lurker's gonna come from the back. The Reaver is still doing shots. Stork needs to kind of, get more forces in this area, and that finally the Reaver has fallen and Stork abandoned this high ground. Oh my god, the Lurkers are very effective with the Defiler support. And the economy is flowing. For Hero, it's flowing. He's got 3 bases full of stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, I fear for you and I fear for all of the Stork fans maybe, but there are no lurkers here. There's just some Zerglings. Very good. Stork needs to attack. Okay, there are the lurkers. So that's it. All of these shadows are going to get completely wiped out. Stork is not reacting fast enough. His 3 Zealots will not be able to do anything. He's going to be able to snipe some drones only. But what? But so what, right? This base completely fallen and Stork supply has plummeted. 178, 162, some nice storms against these areas, and he's gonna storm more. He's gonna storm more. Not enough of Scourges, and definitely not enough Overlords in the area. So that's not a good thing here for Hero, but he still holds, I think, easily because he's got better economy. These Zealots need to pull back because that Lurker is doing so much damage. The Stork's gonna come out. He's got, yeah, he sees nothing here, so that's fine. I mean, Nidus Canal, pathetic. Nidus Canal is the worst invention in the world, right? If you're a Protoss and a Terran player, but if you're a Zerg player, you love it. Anyways, Zealot's gonna drop High Templar Storming, maybe. What is he doing? He's just gonna show a little bit, and he's gonna kill a couple of drones, and that's it. But with these kind of puny traits, actually doesn't affect, Hero in any significant way. Archon is able to do some good damage. Will he push further? That's gonna be a mistake, man. But he's got nice upgrades, and he's got also very good supply differences, but he need to take that base now. He need to send all of the Reavers there. And looks like that's exactly what Stork is doing. Okay, at least very good trade. And Stork, you know what? On this high ground, you can storm from the high ground as well. This base on the high ground has got a lot of drones that can get stormed, but Stork is not making use of that area on the top side of his enemy's expansion. Anyways, another engagement is going to take place at the 9 o'clock position, and once again the attention is being shifted between these two bases. Stork, we need to hold it. Looks like the entire army from Stork is there, so that's a good thing, and he's now finally making use of his High Templars very much effectively here, whereas Hero is forced to dedicate some of the forces on this side. And that is possibly a good idea because you got Nidus Ganas, you can actually send the forces for reinforcement. Okay, we have a huge counter attack in the middle of the map. This is a nice distraction, but this kind of unsuccessful, and Stork pushes the enemy west and killing several groups of Zerglings in the process, and Stork is still holding this area. The question is, once again, I beg to ask you, if Stork can take this 9 o'clock base, does it matter? Does Hero lose? Can Stork can mine out this base effectively? I don't know, because now the ground army for Stork is looking scary. Look at that, the triple Reavers, several High Templars, several Archons. Stork need to move forward with his High Templars, continue to morph them into Archons after storming. That is going to be what he needs to do. He pulls back. He forces the Defiler prematurely, does the Dark Storm. That is the strategy to do, guys. Pull back the Archon before it dies. And we're going to be having an attack. Stork, are you paying freaking goddamn attention? There's so much Zerg forces on the low ground ready to snipe. Oh my god, 2 items getting lost in the process. And Stork casts a couple of Reaver shot, but that is not going to be. He needs to actually react faster. 270 supply APM is not good. High Templar need to go and storm against those drone line. It's so easy to storm. Just go there and storm. Oh, look at those drones. It's so easy to storm from the high ground. Or maybe there's some lurkers on the top side, I'm not sure, because yeah, we might have some lurkers protecting that area. Maybe I'm completely mistaken, and maybe Hero is not a noob. Anyways, Triple Reaver is still doing good shot. You know what? A single Dark Templar in this group wouldn't be so bad. Looks like counter attack, but a lot of bases actually mine out though, so Stork can afford to lose a lot of bases without any consequences. For example, in a 10-30 position, he can lose it. That's time we're gonna be lurker in the corner. Oh my god! Stork is gonna pull his probe back. He's gonna do maybe one storm. Now he's gonna wait for his observer and his Reaver to get, you know, rid of that lurker, because yeah, now he's gonna make a cannon, which is fine. Alright, the double Reaver shot is nice. Stork needs to pick up his Reaver. We have Dragoons on the high ground, and that is good. He's gonna land them. He is gonna lose one Reaver, but he's gonna do one more shot maybe. And indeed, he's gonna does a good shot. Dragoons on high ground is doing good damage, but he needs to get High Templars on the high ground as well. Supply-wise, Stork 178, Hero 164. The game is still going on, crackling surrounding the Dragoons. Where's the Reaver when you need them? So it looks like all of the Dragoons gonna get destroyed. And we're gonna be having some Sunkens on the low ground to protect. This is gonna be the base of contention, guys. Within the 3 o'clock position, there are three mineral areas, right? So the base, the mineral that is gonna be on the left side is gonna be a point of contention, because all of the others cannot get attacked from the high ground, basically. Anyway, Stork, I think he's secured the 9 o'clock position. Now he needs to continue to go out there and storm. Go storm, mob, make Archons repeat. Go storm, make Archons repeat. He's gonna do just that. He's gonna mob into another Archon maybe. Yeah, beautiful stuff. He might get one High Templar snipe, but that's fine. He's making the Zerg bleed for it, which is great. And this is the only way to trade here. And hope for the best, pray for the best. Can the Zerg players switch to Guardians? Can they switch to Guardian? That's the question I also want to ask. Anyways, these Reavers, they continue to grow. One Reaver's got 13 kills. Stork is holding the middle area. He's hoping to split the map, but what can Zerg do? Zerg can still do a drop, right? Can they still do a drop in the main? Anyways, Reaver's doing some shot. I think that Hero needs to switch back into, you know, Scourges at some point, right? Because he's allowing this Shadow to roam free, and one hit on the Shadow with double Reaver is a gold mine. If you can clear one Shadow with double Reavers, you just basically won a lottery in PvZ. Anyways, yeah, Stork holds his high ground. He's kind of maybe not been using his High Templar activities to the maximum potential anymore. He needs to continue to go out there, storm, repeat, storm, retreat, rinse, repeat. That is the question. High Templar, advance, storm, make Archons, and repeat. But he's not doing. He's just holding. Like, look at this. Those lurkers are so easy to get stormed. And the Defilers then, yeah, exactly. Do this. Protoss, you need to do that. Pick up the Reaver and retreat now. Pick up the Reaver. You're gonna get slaughtered from the back with some freaking Scourges. But at the last minute, it looks to me like Stork is able to hold it. And he's gonna go out there and do some nice storm against the Reaver. It was a good shot. And he picks up both of the Reavers. You need to not get them sniped by the Hydralisk. These observers are nicely placed. And Hero's problem is that his overlords are not in position. Anyways, we might have a drop against that base. That might be suicidal because there's so many Reavers, so many High Templars in that area. Anyways, more storms and Stork. You need to pick up his High Templars and Shadow and fly them back. That was a beautiful storm. Those Hydras are completely roasted. freaking barbecued hydroless meat is the party that we're having right now. And we are still, the game is still stalemated. Stork had 13,000 supply, 13,000 minerals, excuse me, Hero had 12,000 minerals. That maybe this is gonna be the game that finally answers the question which player would win if this game goes to that kind of split map scenario. Reavers need to get picked up now. Reaver need to get picked up now. He picks up both of the Reavers. We have an observer in the, that sees those lurkers, and Stork, his ground army is looking scary. He's gonna try to fight here. This is a nice angle because he cannot get flanked from the top side. He can only get flanked from the bottom left and the right side. We have Overlords hiding in the corner. Maybe we'll be having Storm from the low ground. Beautiful Storms. He needs to pull back and morph them into Archons. He needs to storm against those cracklings. Archons are holding the ground nicely. Looks like Heroes dedicated way too much force, and this is gonna drop here, but we're gonna be having Storm. High Templars are in the position to cast a Storm. He's not casting a Storm. Okay, maybe he already casted the Storm. He's got no energy, maybe. I don't know. These Zerglings are trying to snipe as many probes as they can, but it's kind of not useful. I guess Stork can remake cannons now. Maybe he doesn't need to remake it because that's gonna be a waste of money. Alright, you're gonna be having against this. If Stork can take out 3 hatcheries, it's good. It's good because it kind of slowed down the progress of the Zerg player, but he's gonna pull back. He says, I don't want to take out those hatcheries. That's gonna be a waste of time. Who's gonna win? Because Stork is mined out in every single base except the 9 o'clock position, and Hero is mined out in every place except the 3 o'clock position. Anyways, Stork holds it in the high ground. Pick up the Reaver once again and go in the corner. And we're gonna have something high templates in the back. Not so sure they can be used or not. Looks like Stork loses his high ground. He's holding it with just 4 Reavers and high templars. He's gonna snipe the Defiler, which is great. Those Archons are so powerful, but need to be careful of the Lurker Spine. Not walk into Lurker Spine is gonna be a nice, technique to have here. Yeah, look at those 10 juicy Archon. They're so tough. So Boofy needs to pull back and save them. The more they can save them for another engagement, it's going to be better. Reavers attacking now, and we're going to be having Lurkers supporting from the right side. We're going to get mauled to death by these supercharged Archons here. And indeed, all the Archons get destroyed now. Pull back, Stork. You need to kind of let the energy heal a little bit. And you're going to be able to fight them. Oh my god, the 3 o'clock base is mined out. I cannot believe it. Like, how few are the mineral patches at the 3 o'clock base? It's so few. It's so few. And Stork, can he hold 250 minerals for Stork? Hero 170 minerals. Stork is remaking some cannon, which is great. Those Reaver shot is gonna cost money. Conserve the Reaver shot, man. Don't use the Reaver needlessly, and that's exactly what Stork is doing. He actually doesn't want to use so much Reaver shot. And he's gonna be using primarily and just make only HTs for now. Only high templates, nothing else. Don't even make Zealot. Anyways, another engagement in the middle of the map. Hydra is not yet deploying the Storm. They're going to deploy some Storm against the Lurker. And Hydra is getting destroyed. And everything gets mauled out. Stork is ahead by potential. Like, go back and let your shield heal. Make a single battery. Right? At this late game, why don't you make batteries? Batteries would be great. Just 100 minerals. And they can get 7. Who would, think about attacking batteries? Anyways, beautiful Storm to save those Archons. And Archons against high ground against Hydras. Look at this guy. Stork is once again hugely ahead in supply. 30 supply difference, and Stork holds everything beautifully. Is it enough? Does the math work out for him? Because Hero is mined out at Solver bases. Pick up the Reaver. The Reaver can die. That's fine. Because now, using Scarab is, not a nice skill to have anymore. That Defiler might get sniped in the back. Where is Hero going with that Defiler? Where is he thinking he's going? I don't know. And Stork is doing nice trades. Hero is running out of minerals. Stork also running out of minerals. He need to conserve every single Archon that he can. He can also, it's gonna be the time for Stork to also conserve High Templars, meaning that he should not morph them into Archon needlessly. You need to actually wait for them to recharge the shield. And that's going to be slightly better. We're going to be having another engagement. Stork's going to get trapped on the low ground, but he does some good Storm, and now he gains a high ground advantage. High Templars will get sniped. Reavers might get sniped, but we have High Templar support from the back. They don't need to get deployed. They don't need to get deployed because Stork's got enough army to hold this. He's ahead by about 30 supply once again. And he's morphing into Archons. Yeah, Stork is making only High Templars. And GG from Hero. What a beautiful game and a nice day to be Protoss fan. Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, buy me a coffee. See you soon. Bye-bye.